Dodger fans, we're going to react to this amazing interview that Dave Vassegh did. He's from Sportsnet LA. Did it with Brent Honeywell and Max Muncy. Gives a great insight to what the 24 Dodgers are made of and what Brent Honeywell is made of. So we'll be stopping and starting this video as we go. Enjoy as we get started with it here and see. All right, I got to move some stuff here, get this thing centered. There we go. Look at that. Good job, Rogers. Here we go.
Honeywell's got that turtleneck on. It's all soaked with champagne, Brent Honeywell. How does this feel?
Winning's fun, man. Winning is the best feeling in the world, especially when you're at the highest level. Nobody else. There's just two teams left. The best of the best. World stage. I've wanted it my whole entire life. Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted it my whole life.
How does it feel to be such a big part of this bullpen?
I can't do it without him down there. I couldn't have done it without him.
How about this guy, Max Muncy? What would
Brent Honeywell is saying can't do it without them. The Dodgers couldn't have done it without Brent Honeywell eating 4 2/3 innings in Game 5. He helped set up Game 6. And here we go with Muncy.
you do without Max Muncy? Get in here, Muncy.
David.
Max.
Have you had beer dumped on you?
A few times, yes.
Okay. All right, good. Just making sure. You can't be dry in this clubhouse right now, David.
I feel like I'm got more champagne and beer than you two.
Hey, little story for you, all right?
Max is lit.
This guy threw, what was it, 4 innings? 4 2/3 for us in New York. He came out of the game. What did I tell you?
He said I won us Game 6.
Wow. And you were right.
Do you understand that? I just said it, but he said it. He helped them win Game 6 by going in. This is a guy that's had a ton of arm surgeries, and he laid it all on the line. Dodgers win this thing, and Brent Honeywell will be forever a Dodger legend.
How much does Brent Honeywell mean to this team? Just everything he brings.
That's a dog. That's a dog. Our whole bullpen's dogs, but this guy, put him in any position. Hey, you need 2 outs? He's got you. You need 3 innings? He's got you. This guy don't care. Hey, you need someone to throw live BP in San Diego? He's got you. This guy might have gotten Mookie Betts right, because he threw him live BP. I don't know if you guys knew that. He threw him live BP because he wasn't active at the time. He threw him live BP. Mookie Betts started going off.
Did you throw him a screwball?
No, I fed him down the middle and said, crack that shit out of the ballpark. That's what
It's all about the language. You know, we don't do that. I'm not bleeping it, though. He went out and threw batting. He wasn't on the roster at this moment. It wasn't until someone else got hurt or something. I can't remember now. But he goes out there and he's throwing on the side for them. He's throwing their batting practice. Real live batting practice. And he's building up not Max Muncy. He's building up Mookie Betts. Remember, Mookie was terrible. This channel went after him. Everyone went after him. Brent Honeywell helped fix Mookie Betts.
I told all 3 of them, I'm throwing it down the middle, and I want you to hit it as far as you can.
That's awesome. Brent Honeywell might be the undercover MVP of this team.
Hey, you never know. You never know. This guy's a dog. He's one of the heartbeats of this team. It doesn't get stated enough. He doesn't get enough credit. This dude's amazing in here. On the bus, in the clubhouse, in the bullpen. This dude's amazing.
I met Brent Honeywell last time I had a media pass. He was pretty darn quiet, pretty reserved and everything like that. I just, but to hear that he's one of those glue guys, along with going out on the field and leaving on the field, you have to have these types of guys. And shout out to the Bleed Lows podcast for capturing this. This is their feed.
Muncy, what does this team mean to you as far as going back to the World Series? You were here in 18, you won it in 20. How bad do you want to ring for these guys, and how bad do you want to parade?
This is one of the closest groups that I've ever been a part of. And, you know, we had to get some work to get here, but it's been amazing. I mean...
Okay, this is where we hear insight we had never heard before. If you recall, about 100 different times, or different 100 during podcasts, about 100 different times I mentioned about what are they going to do different to get ready for the layoff, the postseason layoff that they have. And we see who was in control before and who's in control now. This is important. This is how you build a winner.
This is probably the closest group I've had since 20. And, you know, when you talk about 2020, you're stuck in a hotel with everybody for 45 days. Yeah, you're going to get close. We're finding a way to do that while not being stuck together. And this goes back to, you know, all the way back in Atlanta. We had a team meeting when Tyler Glasnow got told that he couldn't pitch anymore. That was a real kick in the gut. But we had a team meeting. We said, hey, guys, look around. We have all-stars. We have Hall of Famers. We have guys making a lot of money in this clubhouse. We can still do this. And we had to get everybody to believe in that. And our season turned right there. And then we had the 5 days off. And we've talked.
Okay, here's where they talk about the days off. That was that meeting that we talked about in Atlanta. So I kind of jumped the gun there. But here we go with the 5 days off. What did they do different?
About that. The last 2 years, we've had 5 days off, right? We didn't know how to handle that. And coming into this year, you know, we tried multiple things, right? They let fans into the stadium for a sim game, trying to make it a real situation. And this year, us as players went to the front office and said, hey, this is what we're doing. And we told them what we wanted to do. And everyone stresses out about having the 5 days off. And we treated it as a reward. Because it is.
This is how you reframe everything. This is about reframing your brain so that you're getting your act together and getting the right attitude. Shout out to the Dodgers.
You grind for 8 months going back to February, spring training.
This is it. This is the reward right here. We play the best of the best.
We said, hey, we earned the #1 seed. It's a reward. You get 5 days off as a reward. So we wanted to treat it as a reward. We brought in some nice food. We had unbelievable catering. We had fun. We had pool table, ping pong table, papa shots. We had a really good time. We were here together as a group for 8 hours a day. And, you know, in the past, we were here for 2-3 hours a day. We tried to make it as serious as possible. This year, we just said no.
There it is, folks. There it is. The guys took control from the nerds. Sorry, guys. Sorry, nerds. But it's true. These guys know what to do. These guys are baseball players. They get the reward. They earned it. And they needed to take control because the whole management failed the last 2 years. And so these guys said, no, it's ours.
Here together, boys. I am not questioning you as a father, you as a husband, you as a boyfriend, whatever. But give me 3 weeks. I need 3 weeks out of you to be with the boys. We're going to grind through this together for 3 weeks, and then you can be the best husband and father you can ever be. But I need 3 weeks out of you. So for 8 hours a day in those 5 days off, we were here together, just hanging out, having fun, having some food, talking about what we were going to do against the pitcher. Watching baseball. We were just here for 8 hours a day being boys. And I really think that's translated into what we're at now.
100%.
It's what they did. The 2 hours, 3 hours versus 8 hours, and the bonding and the getting together and just hanging together, watching baseball. You know, they're watching they were watching the Padres and the who'd they play? I don't even remember. The other team that they beat. Braves. Yeah, they beat the Braves. they'd beat them, but they were watching. They were bonding. They were getting to know each other. They were investing in each other. They were reframing their brains for 3 weeks of being together like they were in 2020, as close as they can be, and being together and working through this and getting ready to play baseball. So far, so good.
Well said. I think in New York, all three of us should share a room.
What?
I think all three of us, we should hang out, spend quality time in New York when the series goes there.
David, I can't think of anything worse.
Anything worse, man. I'd rather shower with my dad than do that.
All right.
That's a bold statement right there.
I'll take that as a maybe. We'll send it back to you.
All right. Okay. There you go. There you go. We see now the difference. And I just think it's amazing. I think it's really a beautiful thing how they took control of their team. Oh man, I'm trying to get this thing back over. It's their team. Their butts are on the line. Dave's butt's on the line, obviously.